Hello, everypony, and welcome to the Worlds Collide Podcast, episode 7. Yeah. I don't remember what I usually say here, so I'll just go ahead and move on to introductions.
Okay, I am Mia. I'm going to be playing as Leon the cleric Nico. Let's see. Anything else to say? He's nice.
He
I'm not
meows
good.
a lot.
Meows a lot.
You can give him a ball of yarn and it will distract him for days.
No, meows a lot. That could be a name for a paladin.
Right?
Oh my.
Anyway.
Well, anyway. Yeah. Like the main, blah blah, yeah. I am terrible.
You did good enough.
No, it's not.
Skip on to the next person. You got nothing else to say, skip on to the next person.
Yeah.
Which would be Hane.
Oh, okay. I'm Jan, and I'm again returning as Harvey, who's been flying around playing bagpipes ever since he won all that gold in the gambling in whatever town we are in. And, well, there really isn't anything new. Just that.
Yep.
Go ahead, Mark.
Hello, I'm Falling Star, and I'll be playing your friendly neighborhood Prince Maximilian Effervescent Cunningman. And apparently he's pretty good at gambling too. Who would have thought? I guess he just got lucky. He's also the guardian of the Knight of the Universe or something like that. And that's it for me.
And that means I'm up.
Yep.
I'm Mist, and as usual, I'm gonna be playing the half-elf cleric Fada Phasira, who did not go gambling, but explored the city. So, yeah. Next.
That would be me, I believe.
Yep.
Alright. Name's Ryuo, playing the Dragonborn Rogue Ryuo Zeon. Well, apparently I was with everybody else, or so they thought. I ended up getting quite a bit of money in the gambling as well, but being as a rogue, nobody seems to trust you in gambling establishments, so I tended to find my own. Rogues stick with rogues, as you know. But here we are in another run around the world, so let's have some fun with this. Next up.
I'm up. It's kind of weird being in the back. Anyway, once again, I am Andy, the guard man, playing Dwyer Bone Crusher, the half-orc sorcerer who's getting retconned, that instead of going gambling with everyone else and just breaking even, he was with Fade of it, exploring the city because he was feeling a little bit down. So, the two of them had a bit of a chat while they explored the city. Fade of got his spirits back up, so they didn't feel like he was being completely worthless.
Something about all the monsters dodging her sacred flames and then her mace doing no damage.
Yeah.
2 sessions ago, and that being the reason Dwyer was down in the dumps, his attacks doing little to the enemies or missing.
Well, you have to remember, he's half-orc. He's a little bit proud, but he gets down in the dumps when he can't really do his thing. But anyway, Uzuki, once again, you're bringing up the rear. So Lay it on us, buddy.
I am playing a whole Raglan who has internet for this week.
Yay!
I don't know what the hell happened last session, so I'm just exploring the city, I'm guessing.
Yeah, we'll do a recap here in a minute.
But yeah,
as I always do.
But anyway, for real sessions, I am playing Holt Raglan, the Elephant Ranger.
Yep. And as always, I am Serene Inc., the Dungeon Master, and continuing to play the Guardian of the Gate, Jennifer Olivia Seaborn. So last week, you guys all encountered Mario, who explained to you, let me get his speech again real quick. I won't go through it, but I can recap it. He explained to you that the great darkness that you have been seeking to fight the entire time so far is a being known as Abolition, the god of destruction and chaos. He explained that throughout the different worlds there are world guardians, and that the guardian of the gate, Jennifer, is sort of a supreme guardian. She can use the powers of all of the other world guardians, but she has to come in contact with them first to use those powers. So your current goal is to find these other world guardians, help Jennifer kind of boost up her power, and then she will handle the darkness. Meanwhile, while she is taking care of that, it will be up to you guys to go back in time and prevent the release of the darkness to begin with, because the reason that everything is chaotic and destructive at the moment, and the Abolition is destroying everything, is because he was released prematurely at some point in time. He had been sealed somewhere and released too early.
So, in order to summarize, we're pretty much having the Guardian of the Universe Mega Man her way, so that we can go back in time to prevent this whole story from happening.
Pretty much. So you all joined forces with Jennifer. Anna stayed behind with Mario. Jennifer led you guys to the city of Karagum, which is in the middle of the kingdom of Beradum. And you were informed, minor rewrite with this, you were informed that the World Guardian is in the Mountain of Fire to the north, which is some kind of a massive volcano. And after exploring the city and doing whatever else you guys were doing at the end of the session, you headed off towards the Mountain of Fire. And that's pretty much where we left off. So, that said, you make your way off from the city of Karagum to the north, towards the Mountain of Fire. The journey is long and tedious, but after several hours of constant walking through the harsh desert, you finally come upon the Mountain of Fire.
Well,
so yeah.
do we climb it?
Well, big old volcano.
Big old volcano.
It's not like there's gonna be a handy cave in the wall that we could just enter, and there somehow be a temple in there or something.
With this place, you never know. It might be like the old Link's world back there. Like every time you turn around, there was an entrance to some kind of dungeon somewhere.
I say we just climb it. She's the person only one able to fly. Will Jennifer know?
Let's see. Jennifer's kind of staring at the mountain. She's not really sure what to do. She doesn't really know where the World Guardian is, per se. So, she's just kind of in agreement. I mean, it's a volcano, I guess. Best thing is probably climb the volcano.
Sounds like the likeliest idea. Though I won't see me taking a bath in there. It's a little too hot even for me.
You're still leading the way up.
What, just in case I fall in a lava pit, I might be the only one that survives it first?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't think it's that easy to fall into a lava pit in a volcano. We'll have to jump in or something, but let's say we tie each other to, well, each other before we start climbing.
Right.
Everyone's charming.
Well, we have the lightest person go up front, then the second lightest, then and then the guy with the heaviest armor. Wait, no. We want to do that in reverse. We want the guy with the heaviest armor climbing first. Then in case he falls, he doesn't take everyone down with him. I'm sorry. I'm actually trying to remember this properly because I know you're supposed to try and distribute the weight of all the climbers evenly so that if the heaviest guy falls, he just doesn't take everyone else with him. But I don't remember whether he's supposed to be the back or in the front or somewhere in the middle.
Probably in the middle. But,
probably the middle.
I mean, why don't we just look at the terrain and see if it's perilous? If not, we don't need to go through all that stuff.
So, in other words, investigation check?
Sure.
Just open your eyes. I mean, if we're looking for like a hidden staircase or path, that would be an investigation check. But if we're just climbing up the side of a hill, then we're just climbing up the side of a hill.
Well, I do want to look to see if there's like a cave entrance or something like that.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Yep. So, investigation roll, go baby, and that's a 12.
All right. Roughly about how close are you getting to the volcano while you're looking around?
Let's see. I'm gonna stay a good about 60 feet away from it, just in case something comes up.
All right. You are investigating all the way around the volcano?
Yes.
That will take a while.
Yeah, this might take.
Yeah.
Guards gonna be like, this might take a while, unless someone with a broom wants to give me a hand.
Sure, let's go. And roll investigation as well.
All right.
That's 13. I'll go the other way.
All right. Roughly about how far away are you staying from the volcano?
Well, I stay about, let's say 20 feet into the air and 30 feet away from the wall.
All right. All right then. You kind of start to fly towards the volcano a bit, getting yourself into a good position to look around. You suddenly feel an ominous feeling of horrendous dread. I'm going to need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Is this magical?
Hmm?
Because I have advantage against magical.
It is a magical effect, yeah. It's a fear spell, basically.
Ah, thank goodness. Let's see. I completely forgot what my proficiencies were. Not wisdom. Okay. That's a 10.
10. Yeah. um, you start to get near the volcano. Suddenly, something appears in front of you. Whatever the worst possible thing that your character can possibly imagine could be. Basically, your worst fear comes to life in front of you.
I'm not exactly sure what that would be.
Whatever it is, you are now beyond terrified and have to move as far away from the volcano as you can get.
Okay, he's flying as fast as he can towards the group.
Alright.
At this point, Dwyer would probably see, him fly past. He's like, what? Okay. He's gonna start to slowly move closer towards the volcano.
Alright.
Harvey is also screaming as he goes.
Oh my.
Just so you know.
Alright. When you get about 50 feet to the volcano, you feel a feeling of absolute terror and dread. Make a wisdom saving throw.
19. That's with a +0 bonus.
Nice. Alright. Your worst fear comes to life in front of you. But for some odd reason, it doesn't look quite right. Almost like some kind of a cardboard cutout or something. It's really not that terrifying.
Dwyer sort of laughs like, he's like, please, like that's not even close to what my worst nightmares look like. Although it does have the same general shape. He sort of shouts back to the group. He's like, guys, we got a small problem. Fear spell. I think Harvey got hit with it bad.
You
And
think?
he's flying past the group.
Somebody round up that gnome.
I'd see him fly by me. I was like, he's got to hit a tree before he manages to find us.
A tree in the desert? Where?
Fear spell. You'll find it.
Is anybody going to try to stop Harvey from running?
He's in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah,
can
unless you
reach
want me to
him?
shoot him in the rear end with an arrow and knock him back into his senses, I don't see how we're stopping him until he runs into something.
Well, it will be arrow eventually.
Let's see. Jennifer could cast Hold Person. That's a second level spell. She could use a cantrip of Firebolt on his broom.
Don't
Yeah,
break
I'm
a
actually-
broom.
Yeah. Wait. Let's see. So actually, yeah, I'm gonna actually have Dwyer throw a firebolt at his broom, saying he's like, snap out of it, you little liver chicken. But yeah, firebolt.
You will have to hit him first.
That's an 8.
Yeah,
Oops.
no. It misses way more.
He's like, okay, I was a little cocky there. Kind of missed.
Way to go.
Way to go. Jennifer gets a 21 with a Firebolt.
Well, let's just say he gets knocked off the broom then.
Alrighty.
The broom goes on by itself.
And then it stops because it has no master. No.
Oh,
If I'm finding
by
out
the
one.
way, how is falling damage? By the
It's, I think, a D6 for every 10 feet.
okay, that's 2 of them.
Yeah.
9 damage.
9 falling damage.
And should I get
Ouch.
anything from the firebolt as well?
No, she wouldn't have been particularly aiming for you. She would have been aiming more towards the broom to kind of knock you off,
Okay,
as opposed to
That's just
actually
nice.
hitting you. So,
that's fine. Well, he's still screaming on the ground.
yep.
You say, "Ooh, that looked painful."
Charming is going to go over to him and pick him up.
You just hear her go, "Ooh, that looked painful."
Harvey speaked up.
Yeah. Charming is going to sort of hold Harvey up in front of him and say, "Come along, Harvey. Let's face our fears together." That is actually a 19 persuasion.
But I'm going to say that it succeeds.
Alright.
It's not going to fight against Maximilian.
Alright. So would anybody else like to walk towards the volcano?
I'm gonna try my luck at it.
Alright.
You see Dwyer at the base of the volcano just sort of tapping his foot and waiting for everyone.
Anybody
Since
who
we-
is walking
We
up...
know about the spell now, so we could be prepared against it, couldn't we?
Depends. Do you have some kind of dispel magic or something?
No.
I mean, you'd have to dispel the fear spell in order to...
And the only mage that's been with the group so far does not have the spell magic.
Well,
Yeah, I
I-
don't have it.
for this save,
Yeah, I don't think Jennifer would have it either, but I can double check the level of it. It is a 3rd level spell.
We'll be getting that next level.
So, well, actually, she has... Jennifer herself is actually technically level 5. So she has, I think, 1 3rd level slot? 2 3rd level slots?
Yeah,
Whatever
2.
it is. Yeah, she has 2 3rd level slots. So yeah, she could have Dispel Magic, so she could use it. But that depends on if you want to use Dispel Magic when you don't really even know what it is. Let's see
Well,
what
maybe
is-
one of our mages who's currently in the effect and who has overcome it could tell us.
I thought he already shouted out to us that it was a fear spell.
Okay, then
Well, he said-
why
well-
are we not using Dispel Magic?
Well, I said I think it's a fear spell, but I did roll Arcana just to see, just so that I can double check it is a fear spell or not, or whether it's some sort of creature casting a fear aura, and I got a 23 on that.
Alright.
Each time I'm either rolling high or I'm rolling low.
The feeling of dread that you feel is definitely a very strong and very powerful fear spell that seems to be engulfing pretty much the entire volcano.
Okay, at that point, Dwyer's like, "Hey, if Jennifer has dispel magic, then have her cast it because powerful fear spell around the entire volcano. Trust me. The guy who taught me magic did this to me a few times. Guy was a complete jerk."
Alrighty.
I'm like, mix. It explains a few things.
Alrighty. Jennifer then is going to go ahead and use her third level spell slot, or one of them. Let me mark down her sheet. She's down to one third level slot. She casts out Dispel Magic. There is a tingling sensation as you notice that the fear spell has been dispelled. Harvey is no longer under the fear spell thanks to that.
And he slowly stops screaming. Like, Calling the broom back to me, though.
He's still being held by Charming.
Yeah, but still I can call it. Charming, you can let go.
Are you alright now, Harvey?
I'm okay. Just a bit
Are you
hurt.
ready to face your fears like a man?
I hope not, but I'll go anyways.
Well done. Charming is going to sit him down and slap him on the back.
Ow.
Typical.
Oops. Alright.
Yeah, I guess we're going to walk forward.
Yep.
Walk
We
up
are.
to the volcano. Begin exploring around it to see if you can find any caves.
You know, thinking about it's better if Charming slaps people on the back instead of like hugging them. Can you imagine?
Oh, no, he can do that too. I took the Tavern Brawler feat, which means if I hit someone with an unarmed attack, I get a free grapple.
Do I have to reroll my investigation, or can I keep my 19?
You can go ahead and keep the 19 because it's if you're exploring the entire like all the way around the volcano, I guarantee you that you will see what you are about to see.
So in other words, it's you'd have to be blind in order to miss this sort of thing.
Yeah. Basically, you start wandering around the volcano, and you notice something interesting. There is a river that is kind of flowing towards the volcano. Upon closer examination, you realize that the river actually passes into the volcano. It's a very small river, no bigger than maybe a foot at the most. Like it's like a foot long. The entrance, the part where the water goes into the volcano seems to only be a foot or so big. Regardless, you notice that the small river seems to flow directly into the volcano. Near the river, there is a pillar with some interesting runes carved all over it.
Okay, what are the? Okay, Dwyer is going to go over to the pillar and examine the runes to see exactly what their what type of language they are, so that he can then bring the linguist over here and decipher them.
I was just wondering about one thing. Where does the other direction of the river go?
Further off to the... Well, it seems to go off towards the west, but also seems to go off towards the east and off to the north, and possibly even off to the south. It's almost like it's going off in every direction.
How does that even work?
It basically, like, it goes from the volcano out, and then it kind of just branches off into other directions that then kind of twist and move around, twist and move and until it's
So,
basically
really
going in
strange river.
all directions. It's kind of like multiple rivers coming together and then hitting that river that then goes into the volcano. So,
This is all backwards. Rivers are supposed to come from the mountains, not go in. At least to Harvey.
Sorry, over here investigating this big old pillar. Would not like to pull the "it could be magic" card, but kind of busy.
the pillar is in a language that you've never seen before.
Nah, bugger. Hey, Dove! Can you come over here and look at this pillar? I'm sorry, but I don't know this. I don't know this linguist. I need a linguist, or at least someone who speaks gibberish.
It's not gibberish.
I'm
Veda
sorry.
will say as she goes over.
I'm sorry. It's not common. It's not orc. It's not giant, and it's not dwarf. If it's not any of those, it's gibberish to me.
Well, Deep Speech doesn't have a script, so it could be, she knows Common, Elvish, Deep Speech, Dwarvish, Draconic, Giant, Gnomish, Orc, Undercommon, and Primordial.
Wow. I would like you to make an intelligence check.
Oh, and she does have the linguist feat.
Nice. I will look that up real quick because I didn't know that was a thing. I'll look that up and see exactly what that does and how that affects this particular puzzle. While you are making your intelligence check.
Well, that'll be a 17 plus 3.
17 plus 3, so 20?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let's see. Increase your intelligence score by 1. My languages.
And Dove's intelligence score is a 17, so.
Right. Alright. I was just curious what it did. Anyway, you rolled a 20 on your intelligence check, so that's good enough. Looking it over, you're not familiar with the language, but using your knowledge of all of the other languages that you have ever encountered before, it takes you about half an hour, 45 minutes of working with the letters and the runes and whatnot. But you think you have a rough understanding of what it says. It seems to be in some kind of language of the dead, basically.
That sounds scary.
The runes seem to read out a sort of song/poem thing.
She'll be murmuring it aloud as she figures it out.
Yep. I have posted it there in the chat for everyone to see.
I'll go ahead and read it aloud for the people watching. Peace unto Hades. All waters that flow in the earth flow to Hades. Alas, all life soon flows there too. Where those waters flow, a gate will open. Alas, too soon it opens for you. When death is near, then pour the waters. Alas, they flow to Hades' shore. Where darkness awaits at the river's end, alas, this lament shall open the door. Sing unto Hades the sad sorrow song. Alas, all life is quickly past, and the gate of Hades shall open before you. Alas, this song shall be your last.
Well, that's comforting to know. That's what Jennifer says. She goes, well, that's comforting.
Yeah, more upbeat. A little more upbeat than than some cartoons. Trust me, some of those things can get downright depressing. There's a reason we don't sing a lot.
I thought there was a different reason, but that makes more sense to me.
I want to try either. I want to, for some reason, my gut's telling me I should try, a religion check to see what the crap this is. But that's just my gut feeling.
You could try it. I mean,
Okay.
if you think it'll help, go ahead and roll it.
Beta will say maybe the cleric of the domain of life would like to provide some insight on this.
Well, I got a 17 if that'll help. So.
I mean, life and death are closely related. Knowledge doesn't really have ties to it.
Right. Yeah. 17 to a religion check. I'm trying to think of how to word this. Well, first of all, you recognize the term Hades. Hades generally referring to the underworld, the afterlife, something of that variety. It sounds as though the poem is trying to tell you what to do. I mean, clearly it's telling you, that you should sing unto Hades the sad sorrow song. It also says to, when death is near, then pour the waters. You get a rough idea that you're supposed to do something with that. Pour some water somewhere. Sing the song that you just read, that kind of thing.
I was like, okay, I got good news, I got bad news. The good news is this is supposed to this poem song thing tells us how we're able to get into somewhere. The bad news is that somewhere is kind of the land of the dead.
You say, oh, it's like I've been there before, not seen something like it. So it's not that bad. So how did that work?
Actually hang up. Actually hit the hang up button because it's when I was trying to mute myself. I hate it when that happens.
Oh, it's just all just kind of making reference to something that happened in one of the other campaigns.
No.
It's like he's that's seen Land of the Dead before. Happened fair. There's an undead attack. It's beautiful. Wasn't pretty.
Well, I think we just go where the river goes for now. There's nothing here. Do we have a boat?
The river's not really that big. I mean, so it's only maybe a foot wide. At least until it kind of hits the spot where the other rivers kind of connect to it. Anyway.
Yeah,
And
but
they-
I mean, like, we can just go inside the mountain.
It's only like the if passageway into the mountain is only like a foot big hole. It's really not that big.
Oh,
It's
so
not-
we don't fit in.
Yeah, it wouldn't be big enough for anyone to get inside the hole.
Any ideas?
Not
Well,
really.
unfortunately, even if I use my even if I use the reduced version of enlarge and reduce, I'd only be able to shrink one of you down to about a fourth of your size, and I don't think anyone here is that small.
Actually, I'm about a bit under 4 feet.
You could be a foot long. You could be a foot big.
Unfortunately, that would also involve splitting the party, which is always bad.
Yeah,
Yep.
let's not do it.
Do we have a familiar? Okay, can you cast a familiar?
I have my bag of critters.
I do.
Now let's just hope
Right.
whatever I manage to toss is something small enough to fit through the hole and scout, and not, say, a rather large critter that's bigger than some of the guys here.
Yeah, but those are just friendly and not really commandable.
True.
Yeah.
So, I guess someone has to sing. Whoever has the best singing voice.
Not it. You just hope not
I
it.
vote Fate of.
Hope that's not it.
She's the one who got the translation, right? Make her do it.
I can play the music.
Because honestly, I don't want to listen to the orc sing.
Excuse me? Who says we want to hear? Who says we want to hear a song come out of your scaly mouth?
You don't. Trust me. You don't.
Oh, in that case, why don't you sing, Mister? Then why don't you sing this bloody tune?
You could just sing a duet, you two.
Maybe we'll sing it so badly you'll split the mountain in half.
Let's see. Let's see.
Or maybe Jennifer can sing.
I mean, I can't sing in English all that well. I sing in Draconic. That does not bode well for us.
Well, like I said, we need to find the place where we need to.
If where everyone was that charming.
Jennifer
Probably
says
don't.
she can sing, but she notes that the verse seems to indicate more than just singing.
Alright.
Yeah, we-
There's the water thing, yeah. I guess we
Yeah,
just
we-
pour some water into the river.
Oh.
Oh wait. Crap. We do
That
need to
just
follow the
sounds-
river because one of the lines says it's at the river's end. So yeah, we have to follow this river. Unfortunately,
I just. Yeah.
Well, the river's end is the volcano. It goes into the volcano, so that's
Well, I think
essentially
it's-
the end of the river.
I thought you were saying it was coming out of the volcano, so that would actually be the beginning of the river, not the end.
No, it's flowing into the volcano.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said it was
Question.
backwards.
Yeah, I kind of goofed in my explanation. Basically, there's multiple rivers that kind of connect to the smaller one, and then that smaller one then flows from there into the volcano.
I just saw something in one of these lines, and I'm like, oh my.
Hmm?
Needs more than us just pouring water. When death is near, then pour the waters. For some reason, my brain just thought, oh great, somebody's got to be near death before we can even pour the water.
Now that would be not very nice.
Or we can just find a skeleton.
True.
You
But yeah,
could-
it's the door to Hades. How would it be nice?
You could find something and kill it, or bring it near death, or something of that nature.
Throw a mummy at the floor.
Crap. Hey, Jarring, I'm gonna ask this. I cannot believe I am going to ask this. But Jarring, I need you to stab me.
Why?
Something needs to be near dead in order for this stupid lock to, in order for this stupid thing to unlock. So, and let's face it, even if you almost kill me, I can survive it. So,
Just one thing. Don't we have a bag of tricks that has like lots of little creatures inside it?
I am not
Yeah,
letting you gut one of my critters.
Okay, so I'd rather gut one of your teammates?
Yeah.
We can find
I
a
would-
mummy somewhere, can't we? Doesn't have to be one of my critters. There's bound to be animals around here we could get.
Jennifer notes there is a plain a little further to the north. You could probably find a cow or wolf or something of that variety
Antelope,
there.
something.
Or maybe a lizard or scorpion or something that's more likely to be in the desert.
Yeah, you could also search
Hey,
you know, the desert area that you're in.
oh wait, we do have a lizard nearby.
Oh dear.
Try it, and I throw you into the volcano head first.
I guess I'm for
I know the
for
orcs don't
survival.
survive that. Alright, I'm gonna do a nature check and see where I might find, like, a little cavern for whatever we're needing to throw at this thing.
Alright.
I was thinking of doing a survival check, since isn't that for like food and things like hunting?
That is a question. You can look it up.
That
real
is.
quick.
It would be a survival if you're
Yeah.
trying to track things.
Yeah.
I miss tracking.
probably.
I got 7.
7.
Harvey finds nothing.
Okay,
nature?
so the nature would just be, well, like, we found something and then I figure out what it does.
Nature is basically a history check for natural things, similar to how an arcana is like a history check in magical things. Survival would be searching for tracks, hunting wild game, guarding your party through frozen wastelands. These are all examples from the book here. So
Alright. Makes sense.
yeah, nature.
Alright, anybody else got any kind of tracking abilities?
Nope, I'm not a ranger.
Yeah, nature recalls lore about terrain, plants, animals, weather, natural cycles. Survival
17.
actually helps you follow tracks, hunt wild game, etc.
17 on survival.
17 on survival. Alrighty. Searching around here and there a bit, you find some kind of desert dwelling critter of which you could easily use to, kill it and so on.
Alright, going to do an, I don't know how long I done. I don't have any persistence. This is gonna be interesting to catch this thing. 12. Do I catch it?
Sure.
That was part of the survival, but this is
Oh, well, yeah, it probably was, but oh well.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, that probably would have been part of the whole. Because survival is hunt wild game, so that would be finding, obtaining, etc.
Oh, well,
So,
I got it. So there.
The 17 would be you obtaining it.
Okay, fine. I use Animal Hound to calm it down before we kill it.
Alright. So now you have it.
a nice little desert mouse.
Something like that.
And we're going to stab it.
Alright. You stab it. You notice that the blood from the creature drips into the ground, and then it's almost as if by some kind of magical force the blood seems to get pulled towards the river and start flowing down the river.
Creepy.
All right. Time for someone to say.
Maybe the waters refers to the blood of the creature?
I guess you can just squeeze it into the river.
How about we just start singing? Start squeezing anything.
Okay, start singing. Do it.
I don't know. Then aren't we supposed to follow where it's going, then sing where we end up?
Well, it goes to the river's end, which is at the edge of the volcano. The river goes into the volcano from there.
So
You can't go any closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't go anywhere else. So.
Look it up.
Alright.
So, who's the one singing?
Well, if no one else is, then Harvey's at least playing the bagpipe for a funeral.
Alright. So, somebody sings. Doesn't really matter who sings.
Let's say Jennifer does it.
Sure, Jennifer will sing. She'll sing the 3 verses, and then she'll note that nothing seems to happen when she finishes singing.
Did somebody forget to splash water?
Well, pouring some water from a water skin.
Alright. You pour some water from your water skin into the river, and as you do, Jennifer will take that as a note to sing once again. She sings the verse, and as she sings, there's a sort of magic in the air as she's singing. Dread and terror begins to swirl around you. The sky begins to grow dark. The grass beneath you dies and withers until nothing but dirt and stone remains. It feels as though all life has just been washed away from the land.
Creepy.
Oh,
That was not a good song.
The ground shakes, and there's a massive flash of darkness. Where the river was, now stands a massive gate. We're talking 30-foot by 30-foot gate. It is adorned by skulls, with a massive 20-foot skull on the top.
I look
Okay.
up the gate, and I'm like, okay, I now rename this mountain Death Mountain. And also start singing in Draconic, Hi, well to hell.
Okay, first off, that gate is positively awesome looking. You get a sketch of that for back home. Second, anyone want to knock on the door? Maybe they'll let us in.
Hey, Jeremy,
Knock, knock,
want to do
yes,
it?
door.
I probably said it wrong. It's more of a massive archway than a
Oh, okay.
gate particularly. So,
Gotcha. Let's go
lead the
then.
way- Lead the way, Charming.
Charming is going to draw his sword, ready his shield, and walk in.
alright. You take no more than 2 steps towards the gate when suddenly a massive 3-headed dog steps
Cerberus.
forward.
Hi, Cerberus.
Welcome to Hades. I
Somebody get
am
a sword.
Cerberus.
I have
guardian
a
of the
very
gates.
important question.
Hmm?
Does this creature count as a CR 1/4?
Does it count as what?
Is this a medium-sized CR 1/4 creature?
Ah! What do you want me to take Cerberus? There we go, Cerberus.
I don't know, man. There's been several depictions of Cerberus over the years being a medium-sized dog with 3 heads with demonic powers to something size of a mini mall.
Where's Cerberus? I want to shame you.
Right? No. I would say this creature is probably as big as you can possibly get. I believe it's either gargantuan or colossal.
Mini mall.
In that
It's a
case,
talking dog.
Charming is going to say, "Hello there. May we enter?"
Cerberus will chuckle and say, "You may not,
Why?
not?
because you are not dead."
Oh, how did I see that coming? We gave you the dead thing to open the gate.
Yes, and you are not dead.
I nearly died once. Does that count?
No.
No.
We are looking for the guardian of this world. We believe this person may be beyond these gates.
And what would you plan to do if they were? Revive
Save the
them?
universe. We plan on saving the universe.
Dwyer's gonna be like, okay, look, Cerberus. Look, we know that you're busy guarding Hades, but we need the guardian of this world to meet Jennifer, the guardian of the universe essentially, and the guardian of the gate so that we can stop, the dark god of chaos, Aboleth, from swallowing everything, including Hades. So it might be in your best interest and our best interest if we manage to get see the soul, see the guardian of this world, so that he can meet Jennifer and she can do whatever she does whenever she meets a guardian. And you know what? I'm actually going to roll persuasion on that, because just so that to see if that helps.
All right.
Okay. Okay, 21.
21. All right. Cerberus's heads look at each other for a moment. Then they look to you and they chuckle and say, "If you can give us something worth our while, a bribe, let's call it, perhaps I'll let you through."
A bribe? No problem. He's like, do you like magic rings? Because I got a magic ring if you want it.
No.
Okay.
He's going to ask for souls.
Shh. Don't give him any ideals.
Charming is going to put his sword away. May I approach?
Cerberus looks at you and nods.
Charming is going to walk over to the nearest part of Cerberus, reach up, and begin to pet him. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
I was thinking to help, can I have a smaller version of you, the Tang? Like, do you have a son that can take you on adventures with me?
Yeah, Cerberus seems to be enjoying the attention at first, and then his ears and nose kind of perk up, and he begins to sniff Charming. After a moment, Cerberus looks Charming in the face and goes, "You have something that smells good."
Please tell me it's some kind of food.
Leon looks over to Charming. What do you have?
Charming is going to open up his pack. He's going to take out his calligrapher's set. Is this it?
No.
He's going to take out his painting supplies. What about this?
No.
Oh, what's that? What's on this meat? Is it this?
What about what?
Some meat. Is it
Meat?
this?
Cerberus's eyes go wide and his mouth begins to water.
You're so like a list. It's not even funny. Throws it in, just throws it up.
One of the heads devours it. The other two turn to halt as if expecting.
Pulls up more and throws it for each of them.
Alright. Cerberus devours the meat, and after a moment he gives kind of a happy whine. I don't know exactly how to... Yeah, something like that. And he says, Cerberus doesn't get fed much.
Aw.
Well, it's not like a lot of meat comes through here when they're all dead and ghosty.
Right? After a moment, he says, I suppose this will suffice. You may enter, but you may not be able to leave.
There'll be more meat if you get at his sleeve.
Before you can actually speak those words, Cerberus actually disappears, as if teleporting away
damn,
or
I wanted to ask
something.
You just hear go, damn, I meant to ask him if we had a son. Or an offspring.
If we find any three-headed puppies, we'll convince Cerberus to take them with us. All right?
Yay! He's like, yay!
I cannot believe I'm going to say this, but onward as we walk into the Valley of Death, or the Mountain of Death.
I started singing Highway to Hell again.
Technically, we're not in hell. We're just in the afterlife.
I still remember when Carolyn obtained that Fey Beast.
I got a
yeah.
question.
Just keep this in mind. Faye can understand Rio.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure she's the only one in the party who can.
Does that mean she's laughing it up, considering the song?
Sort of like giggling under her breath.
Come on, let's
Alright,
go.
I got an actual question for folks here. When it comes to the land of the dead and the darkness swallowing everybody, doesn't that mean Hades isn't getting his souls like he should be?
Depends on the world. Don't forget, we're going to different worlds.
Well, still, but death is death wherever you go.
Technically not, because we technically have, what is it, 7 planes in Hell and Faerun?
Yeah,
I think
there's
it's the
quite
9
a few
planes.
different afterlives in Faerun. These are completely different universes, so they all obey their different laws.
Yeah,
Right.
so, technically, like I said, in Faerun we had the 7 planes. This one is
Well, the
apparently just
darkness
one.
is bound to be swallowing things already around this place, so... You figure he wouldn't be too happy about that. We might always be able to use that to convince him to let us bring back the other guy so he can get those souls back.
Well, we'll worry about that when we find someone to convince of that.
Yeah, so
Yeah, just a feeling I
down
got.
we go.
Yep. Alright. You enter the underworld. As you step through the massive gate to the underworld, you now find yourself in a land of fire and brimstone. There seems to be everlasting fires all around you, and it is quite hot in here. You don't think you could last more than a couple of hours before you start to get exhausted from the heat.
Well, out of the frying pan and quite literally into the fire.
And I'm like, it's a little cozy down here. A little warm, but it's okay.
You notice the path that kind of continues on for a ways. Kind of a small path, maybe 10 foot by 10 foot, or, well, 10 foot wide. Continuing on for a little while. I really need to stop hiccuping constantly. Hang on. I have to get something that I didn't have open yet, because I didn't even realize I didn't have it open. Alright. You walk further on into the unpleasantness and the heat of the land of the undead. You can see all sorts of undead just kind of wandering and floating and flying. Specters just wandering around. They eye you as you walk by. Don't really react to you. The path seems to go on endlessly for several minutes until finally it opens up into a small, roughly 40 foot by 40 foot circular area. In the center stands a rather large zombie creature with 4 other zombie creatures kind of standing around it. They're kind of tossing rocks back and forth between each other.
I guess it must get really boring down here.
Well, eternal fire and heat and being dead will kind of make it more. Must be boring.
Do you think they're friendly?
They're undead. When have they ever been friendly to us?
Well, Cerberus was technically the guard of this place, and he was rather friendly. But again, he was still alive technically, but who knows?
Yeah.
They could be nice. I mean, those other undead, they didn't pay us any mind. So maybe as long as we don't, irritate them or do something that'll make them want to attack us, then we'll be fine.
They might know something about the Guardian, where he is.
Then I repeat, then someone go and ask them, because I ain't asking those zombies, because they look like they could squish an orc.
Alright, let the fire breather go get them. I walk over to the group and wave at them a little bit, see if I can get their attention.
They turn towards you slowly.
In the back of my mind, without actually saying it, I'm like, oh great, they move like the dead too.
Oh, we're undead.
Hello, folks. What are we doing here? Fun game you're playing?
They stare at you unpleasantly.
Oh, joy. Alright, we're just trying to find the head honcho around here. We got some questions, and that's all we got to do. We're not going to interrupt any more of your game. Just point us in the right direction.
The big ogre stands himself up to full height and then begins to beat on his chest. He roars at you, and combat begins.
Well, crap.
I came back from Nitro's. Right when I came back, I hear you come back.
Come back,
again.
Titus, you come back.
Yep.
Good timing.
So what exactly did I miss?
Orcs.
Oh,
your little dragonborn rogue there
Yeah.
walked up to a massive ogre zombie and tried to talk to it and made it angry.
Oh.
And everybody thought it was going to be friendly.
The ogre zombie gets a whale. The ogre zombie gets a 8 in initiative. The normal zombie, on the other hand, gets a -1 in initiative. That happens.
8 and a -1. Okay.
Yeah. So
does the zombie have a -2 to his dex?
Yes, it
And-
does. Both the ogre zombie and the ogre, and the regular zombie both have a -2 to their dex.
Oh wow.
And I rolled a 1 on the zombie's initiative, so yeah, that kind of happened.
So it's never going to move.
Right. So, starting from the top of the initiative order, halt.
20 versus AC to the ogre.
Yeah.
4-6 damage. Piercing.
Or piercing damage, you said?
6 piercing.
6 piercing. Yeah, I heard you say 4-6. I got confused.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 6
6.
piercing.
Alright, 6 piercing.
And I'm
Alright.
just gonna stay as far away as I can. Because, thank you, I'm not gonna hit.
Alright. Dwyer.
Okay. Firebolt to the ogre zombie.
Alright.
Hold up. Ooh, crit versus the
Nice.
the ogre zombie.
Nice.
That's 2d. So that's 2d, and if I remember correctly, because crit doubles your
Yeah. Crit doubles all your dice.
Mhm. So he takes 15 fire damage. Ooh, I nearly maxed that.
Nice, nice. 15. It takes the hit pretty heavily. Alright.
And that's it for me, because staying back away from the guy that can squish me.
Harvey.
Does the ogre look like it's been almost dead yet?
No, it actually looks like it's still pretty much alive.
Alright,
you can
well,
call it
Harvey's
that.
going to run about 10 feet from it, like not right next to it. And going to use a G point to do a fire punch.
Alright.
Oh, that's a 23, so I'm going to use another G point to add extra fire damage to it as well.
Alright. Dealing all the damage.
1d6 plus 1d10 plus 3, 13 fire damage.
13 fire damage. Alrighty. It takes the fire punch.
And that was his first try on this fire punching. Well, going to stand there, 10 feet away from it.
Alright. That's it then?
Oh, right, I have an offhand attack, but I guess I can't use it from here.
Yeah.
Well, never mind. That's it.
Alright. Ryuo.
Yep, I'm here. These guys, I'm going to take it or in front of me and can be hit by a cone.
Yeah, you could probably hit at least 3 of them with a cone. If you shot at the ogre zombie, you could hit the ogre zombie and the 2 zombies behind him. The other 2 zombies are kind of in front of the ogre zombie, so they're more off to the side, so they wouldn't be hit by the cone.
Alright, so after I attack, I'm still able to move away, right?
That depends on how close you got to the ogre zombie initially. I kind of assumed you walked right up to it.
I did.
Yeah, so
I
you'd
thought
be,
stayed-
you know,
Never
right
mind.
next to it. So
Yeah, I got a 30 feet speed, so I can get a little ways away.
but you would also take an opportunity attack from the ogre zombie because you're right next to it.
True. Would I still get the other two with the fire breath if I moved about 20 feet back? Or actually, how's the farthest back I can get that I don't take his little counterattack and still manage to get everything?
Well, if you move, if you move 5 feet away from him, you're gonna get an opportunity attack. Basically, because you're leaving his threat zone.
Well, is one attack less than... I mean, if he stays there, then he's going to get quite a lot of attacks later.
Yeah, I'm just checking to see how big the dragon's breath cone is. I think it's only like 30 feet.
It's either a 30-foot line or a 15-foot cone, depending on what type he is.
Yeah, it was the cone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 15-foot cone.
Yeah, 15-foot cone.
So if I stayed up here either way, I'm gonna get whacked by something.
Yeah. Based on how big the creature is, I would say that if you move away from it at all, you would only be able to hit the ogre zombie. Because the ogre zombie is taking up a 10-foot area, so the other two zombies would be on the edge of that, which puts them just in range.
You could always attack first, then move, if
Yeah.
you still wanted to.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
Yep. He would still take an opportunity attack because you're leaving its threat zone, but...
Yeah, let's just do it that way. Try and nail everything I can in one go.
Get this joke out of my system. Ryu, use flamethrower!
Oh, for the love of! Alright, let's see what I get on this nut knack. See if I even hit these guys.
About that, I double looked that up because...
Yeah, it's a dex saving throw.
Yeah, they have to make a dex saving throw.
Yep.
Alright, yes. Flame breath!
Well, both of the zombies are out. I can guarantee you that. Because 4 and 7. 17 dex saving throw. For the ogre zombie.
Okay. Man, for the save for the dragon breath, it's 8 plus your con modifier plus your proficiency modifier, and I'm guessing he saved. So.
Well, the con modifier is +2 and the proficiency modifier is +2, but that still sounds like he saved.
Yeah.
Yep. Still, roll the 2d6 damage.
Alright.
Yeah, he would only take half damage because he saved, but he is still going to take half damage. Whereas the regular two zombies are going to take full damage.
Alright. I got a 5 and a 6, and then there was the 2 for the dex mod, I believe, goes to that too. For like damage everything.
Just 2d6.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
think it's just 2d6.
And then it's just 11 then.
Just 11. Yeah, it's just creature takes 2d6 on a failed save, so it's just 2d6. So 11 and half of 11. So they could take full damage. All right. So they take their damage.
Alright, how far away is Charming?
Depends. Probably some of your movement speed away. We never specified how far away we were from them initially.
Yeah.
Well, that's true.
Yep.
Well,
It's,
aren't
it's
is
a
that the
40
area like 40 by 40?
Yeah, the area is about 40 by 40. You guys were at the entrance to it. The monsters are pretty much in the center, so 20 feet maximum.
Alright, my first move well, my movement is going to be backs away after flame breathing and tries to get in behind Charming because I know they're probably going to try and whack me in the back. So that way I've got a shield in front of me while somebody heals me later.
Right. Alright. Well, you go to move, and the ogre zombie gets a free attack off on you. If I can get my dice to roll. And that's a crit.
Ouch.
Yeah. 48 plus 4 damage is...
Is
21 bludgeoning damage.
What is my health? You said 21?
21.
My
Damage.
HP is 20.
Ouch.
Ouch.
You go to run away, and the massive ogre zombie swings.
Hold up.
Hmm?
You did remember to him. That was 20 from you when you were level 3. You're level 4 now, man.
This is the same thing that happened to me. What? Isn't it?
Alright, you told me before about the thing going up at 3, and we're at 4. You didn't say anything about more points in the HP department, but that'd only be like
You
another
get
5, wouldn't it?
You get more each time you level up.
Yeah, every time you
Yeah,
level
like
up,
basic.
you get
So
an
roll a
extra
hit die.
amount
Roll a
of
hit
HP.
die, add your con, and add that to your health. I don't think
Well,
you're pretty much guaranteed to gain more than 1 hit point, so
Yeah.
As
you're
a,
not going down yet.
As a rogue, you can either get 1d8 health plus your con, or you can take up a straight 5 plus your con.
Alright, let's see what I roll. Hopefully it comes out better than the last few I've had. Well, I got a 4 plus 2, that's a 6 HP up.
Alright, so you would have had 26, and you took 21, which would mean that you're now down to 5 health. Also, because you hit level 4, you get an ability score improvement.
Yeah, I heard about that from...
Yeah. If you did all that, and you just didn't add your HP, then
I
that's...
completely missed the HP. I got the other stuff.
You got the other stuff, okay. Just making sure you got everything else then. Alright,
Yep.
yeah, you every time you level, you get 1 extra hit die and 1 extra hit die's worth of health. So, and that's a 1d8 for you, so.
Alright, good to
That
know.
and your con modifier, so.
Yeah.
So, you're down to 5 health. The ogre zombie swings its massive club at you, clunking you hard on the head. It kind of disorients you for a moment, but you manage to get away from the massive creature.
And behind Charming is like, you take the next one.
Yeah.
Alright, that ends my... Ooh.
Charming.
Charming was all ready to go. You didn't need to tell him to go. So Charming is going to march up to the big guy, and he is going to swing. And I'm going to roll on my table. That's going to be a 13 to hit.
Yep.
All right. I am going to spend a superiority die to use goading attack. Please make a wisdom saving throw.
If I can roll on my desk here instead of rolling into the abyss like I have done 4 times now. 3.
3. Okay, the DC was 14. He has disadvantage on all attacks unless they're made against me.
Alright.
He is goaded. And he is going to take 7, 8, 14 slashing damage.
14. Alright.
And that's it for me.
Alrighty.
Max enters come at me bro stance.
Fate of.
Yes. Trying to decide whether to do Sacred Flame or heal Ryu.
Well, he's going to stay at the range. Like, in the back.
Yeah, that's kind of my thing is range. What I didn't expect was the I pound chest and come at you anyway. I'm like, crap.
Yeah.
We'll go with Sacred Flame. Dex save throw on the big guy.
Dex saving throw. How's a 12?
A 12, I believe that just fails. With a spell save of 13.
Yep.
So that'll be 6 damage.
6 damage. Alrighty.
Yep.
Alright.
And next will be Mia. And Leon.
Yep. Next is Leon.
Okay, the first thing I want to do is heal the mage.
What do you mean? The mage didn't get hit. It was the rogue that got hit.
Oh, rogue, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't find my... I wanted to make, see if I can heal for the second. I want to use the first, spell level as a second spell level.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. I just,
What spell are you using again?
I want to use Cure Wounds on him, so that means I had to get up to him and use it, but I don't know how much it is for the second spell level for it, because I don't have the book in my room.
Cure Wounds. When you cast a spell using a spell slot of second level or higher, the healing increases by 1d8 for each slot level above first.
Okay,
So
I'm going to do that.
1d8 plus your spell casting ability plus 1d8 per spell slot above that.
Yep.
So 2d8 plus spell casting ability.
Okay. 11.
11.
Yep.
Alright. So he heals for 11.
Yep, and let's see. Cure Wounds was, one action, so I don't really have anything else to use. Well, I could use, actually, no, I don't want to use another, second level spell. So I guess that'll be my turn for now.
Alright. It's going to be the ogre zombie. The ogre zombie is going to move to the person closest to it, which from what I understand is Harvey.
No, Harry was 10
Charming.
feet away, so it's charming.
Harvey was 10 feet away? Oh, that's right, yeah. That's right, Charming moved up. Oh, I'm smart. So yeah,
He's
we're
also goaded to attack
Yeah.
me.
It is goaded to attack you, you're right. That as well. So it is definitely going after Charming in that case. I don't think it has to even move because of that. 16.
Nope.
Alright. Jennifer. What is she going to do, I wonder? Jennifer is going to stand where she's at. She's going to reach into her little pouch thing that she has with her, and pull out a massive wooden coconut gun. And that is going to be a 22 to hit. 1d8. That is 5 bludgeoning damage to the ogre zombie. Alright, that is literally her turn. Zombies! There are 4 of them. One of them will move up to Harvey, and 19.
Yeah, that hits.
3 damage.
Ow.
1 against Charming, never mind. Second one to Harvey. Rolling good against Harvey. Freaking 20.
Ow.
Max damage, 7. And against Charming, 17. Guessing not.
Nope.
Harry's blooded.
Yeah. Rolling good against Harvey. Halts.
Alright, so, I'm going to take a gamble. I'm going to shoot at the ogre.
Alright.
I'm going to use my feet to take a -5. Oops, if it helped if I actually do it right. That's a 4 hit.
No.
I rolled a 3. Oh well. No, I can't really do too much else. I guess I should have gone for zombie. I don't think I would hit zombie anyway. So, well, I missed.
Alright. Dwyer.
Okay. Charming is pretty tanky, so firebolt to let's see. How many zombies are around Harvey?
There's 2 zombies around Harvey.
Are either one of them the ones that Ryu lit up?
Yeah, one of them is.
Okay. Then the one that Ryu hit earlier with his flame breath, he's gonna get another firebolt from courtesy of the orc. 9 versus AC.
Yes.
I forgot how that zombies have absolutely 0 AC. 2 fire damage to him.
Alright. He's still up.
And that's it for me.
Harvey.
What, already? Well, going to punch and hit with the sword at the hurting zombie.
Alright.
Let's see. Does 15 hit?
Yep.
That's 8 damage, and does 9 hit?
Yes.
And that is 7 damage.
And that one is down.
Oh, good. Only one left. Aren't me, I mean.
Yep. Only one
And
left
I'm gonna
there.
stay there.
Alright. Ryu.
Alright. Well, I'm going to guess that Charming is right up in front of the ogre again. Being him.
Yep.
So he's within that 5 feet of sneak attack.
Yep.
So let's see what I can't roll on this, because I'm going bow and arrow straight at that guy's skull.
I can guarantee you that any creature you attack would be within sneak attack. You would be able to use sneak attack on. So.
Alright, well,
they're all
got
right next to
21.
Yep.
Now, 2 dice is. Let's do this right here. That's not doing it right. And that's not doing it right either. Dab, burn it. I only get 7 out of that.
You only did 7 damage?
Yeah.
That's
Nice.
average, man. That's average.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't Snake Eyes.
Alright.
That would have sucked.
Anything else?
No, I'm gonna stay where I am, ranged away from these guys.
Alright. Charming. Oh, by the way, totally forgot to say this. Jennifer has given divine powers to your blade.
Okay. What does that mean?
Basically double damage to undead.
Oh, okay. In that case...
Yeah, it doesn't deal divine damage, but it deals double damage to undead.
Okie dokie.
So,
I will attack. See what happens. Yeah, that'll be a 15 to hit.
yes.
And, I'm the only one on him. Alright, impulse die. Why did it have to be a 9? Screw it. That's enough. I am going to use trip attack. So please make a strength saving throw.
11.
11. That will not beat the DC 14, so he is knocked prone,
Alright.
and he's going to take 13 damage, and that's base. So if
Right.
it's double, that would be 26.
Yep. He is down.
He's down?
Yep.
Okay, good. I was going to attack again, but don't have to.
Well, you do have 2 zombies on you. You could attack again if you have a second attack.
Yeah, but they only lightly pawed at me, so... yeah. I'm done.
Bedav.
Alright, Sacred Flame on one of the 2 remaining guys.
I think there's 3.
Yeah, there's 3.
There's 3? Oh.
One is next to me and 2 are at the
Okay.
Charming.
The one that's next to Harvey. Dex
Alright.
saving throw.
1.
Yeah, he takes 8 damage.
Alrighty. Yep.
Next.
Yeah, I rolled a
Leon.
3. At least I didn't roll a 1. Can you imagine a negative 1 to your deck saving throw? Alright, Leon. I am the great Leon. Mia? She'll be right back.
Muted, sorry.
You did.
That's what I was trying to say. I'm not that great, because versus AC to hit isn't that great. Because all of it is mostly into,
You don't
Healing.
need a very high versus AC against zombies.
well, I'm going to attack one with my light crossbow.
Alright.
12.
Yep.
Ah, okay.
A 9 hit its AC earlier.
I rolled a 2. 3 damage.
3 damage. Which one were you aiming at?
This is really better because it's low damage.
It really does.
And well, what?
Go
I'll
for
go.
the ones that are against Harvey, because
Yeah.
Harvey needs help.
Yeah,
Right.
I'll do that.
Alright. Looking for the. I assume the one. Well, yeah, the one that's next to Harvey. There's only one there, though. Alright. Anything else?
Nope.
Alrighty. Jennifer. She's well. The first things first. She's gonna keep up the versus undead enchantment, and then she's going to blast a coconut at the uh, dude next to Harvey, and that's a crit. And that is exactly his health. Alright. The coconut fires through the air, smashes straight into the zombie's skull. It drops to the ground.
Yay.
Zombies get to go next.
I see the coconut fly through the air and see the zombie's head replaced by a coconut. I'm like, oh my.
Yep. It's fine. Jennifer's faced much worse than this.
Really?
Yeah. She actually has. She's gone up against some of the nightmares themselves before. Fighting undead is pathetic to her.
Is that make it even awkward that I'm a Nico?
No, because at this point the Nako are no longer part of the nightmares. They
Okay.
broke free already. The people of this world don't like Nako, but
Oh, that makes things awkward.
yeah, it makes things awkward for you.
Leon. Yeah.
So against Charming, 20 versus AC.
Yeah, that'll actually hit.
Alright. And the other one is a 19 versus AC.
Nope.
Alright. In that case, a whopping 2 bludgeoning damage, which I believe you have a thing that counters that.
In other words, no bludgeoning damage.
Yep. Halt.
Alright, there are no more zombies, right? Or there are just not that many zombies left?
There's 2 that are next to Charming, but that's it.
Not too worried about.
One that was injured by fire breath, and one that's not taken any damage yet at all.
I'm not too worried about those, so I'll keep trying. With my luck. Does it? Goddamn! It's goddamn hit because it's 3. So, I can't see this new feat. I wouldn't have hit anyway without the feat. So, I will guess it's in my turn because I can't seem to roll hide right now.
Alright. Dwyer.
Okay. Okay. Let's see what to do. Oh, I know. Time for the old caster standby of magic missile. So yeah, three force bolts at the ogre zombie.
It's already down. There's only 2 zombies left, and they're on me.
Yeah, Ogre Zombie's already dead.
Oh,
It's cantrip time, buddy.
oh right. Sorry, I was getting a sandwich and I missed that. So yeah, never mind. I can actually see Dwyer's about to cast. He's like, oh, the target's gone. Okay, fine.
Job's done.
No, fine. Pray for us to one of the zombies. 11 versus AC.
Yep.
Okay, that's a D. And it takes 3 cold damage.
Alright. Which zombie were you aiming at again?
The one that Ryu hit earlier with his flames. Because I know one went after Harvey and the other one went after Charlie earlier.
Yeah. At this point, there's one that hasn't been hurt at all that's next to Charming, and then the other one that's next to Charming was hit by Ryu. So, alright. So yeah, that one takes cold damage.
And actually, at this point, I'm actually going to use a bit of my meta magic. because one of the two things I took was twin spells, and I can target a creature. Essentially, I can use one of my sorcery points to essentially cast the essentially, cast the spell again, but on a different target.
Alright.
That's what I'm reading from it. So, yeah, spend a sorcery point for Ray of Frost on the zombie that hadn't been hurt yet. 10 versus its AC.
Yep.
And it takes 2 cold damage.
Alright.
And of course they're slowed by 10 feet, but they're right in front of a target, so man.
Right.
Done there.
Alright. That brings Harvey up.
Oh, again. Let's see. Well, Harvey's going to move up to the hurting Jumpy and punch it. I mean, sword it.
Alright.
Well, both. That's a 22 against AC and 19 against AC, so it should hit.
Yep.
First one is 9 damage and second one is 6 damage.
Alright. Sorry, which one do we
The one that's hurting.
One that was hurting? Alright. The 9 damage would take out the one that was already injured.
Oh, okay. Then I'm going to move the other zombie at you, 6 on that.
Yeah, that's kind
I
of what I figured.
suppose.
So that one will take 6 damage. Alright.
Since that's a bonus action, I have nothing else to do.
Alright. Ryu.
Right. right. Only one target left, right?
Yeah, at this point there's only just one target left.
Okay. Taking a pot shot of crit. Go figure. I couldn't manage to hit the ogre with it, but I get the minion. And is it within 5 feet of somebody, I believe, if you said charming, right?
Yeah, it's right next to Charming.
Whatever I end up with is probably going to kill this thing. Because that's 6 dice.
Probably.
Six dice plus your dex mod. You're looking at a minimum of 8 damage.
Yep.
Alright, give me a minute, I'm adding up here. Okay. 29.
29. It goes down.
I get the feeling the arrow should split it clean in half from one side to the other.
Something like that. It had 14 health left, so 29 is definitely an overkill.
Go
Oh.
figure.
Going to check what the ogre has. Investigation. 5.
Let's see here. Upon the corpse of the undead, you find roughly that much money in liras.
Who was keeping our gold?
Huh.
Me.
Okay, giving them to Fado.
I got a bag of holding, so.
Just to say, Leon is rather amused. Know why?
Why?
Guess there's money in hell.
What, did
Well,
you
who
know
would
the
it-
old saying of putting coins in their eyes to pay the ferryman?
Actually, sorry, I need to be a bit of a nerd here, but actually, in Greek myth that they did have to pay Chiron, the ferryman, in order to cross the river Styx into the underworld. And I believe in some cultures they do actually leave a coin in the mouth of a dead person in order to because they believed that they had to pay their way into the afterlife.
Yep.
I am a nerd for this.
Yeah, but this
Yeah.
is like D&D based, so. And again, Leon wouldn't know about that sort of thing, so I say he is amused.
I guess it depends on if he's from this world or not, technically. Because this is technically the world that the
true.
Nako race that I gave you is from.
Okay,
So
that's
he would
true.
actually, yeah, he would actually know the myths and stuff from this world.
Right.
Picking up the rock that they were throwing earlier. Just for... Why not?
Okay, question becomes, how many exits are in this big circular room? Is there just one, or are there multiple ones?
I mean, what?
How many exits? And
Oh, exits. I heard eggs. I was like, eggs? There's no eggs in this room.
Sorry, I'm slurring my words again.
You're fine. It's. I was also looking at something at the same time, so. At this point, there is an exit further on. It's just the one path that kind of goes back to the 10-foot wide path again.
All right, let's continue down. Although one moment takes a tooth from the ogre zombie. Ah!
All right.
By the way, was the thing that they were throwing just a rock?
Yeah, the rocks that they were kind of tossing around, they were just rocks.
Okay, keeping one.
Nothing magical or special about them. Literally just rocks.
Well,
It
they
could
are
be a
from
pet
hell.
rock.
Yeah.
It could be a pet rock.
If it was a pet rock, would it be a medium-sized creature with a CR of 1/4?
And I knew that was coming.
Wow. Wow.
I'm going
Alright.
to write the inventory that it's a
I-
rock from hell.
I will find a pet service. Now that Mark brought it up, I'm gonna try to find one when I'm here.
I
Alright.
don't know if they've been fed more often than the big Cerberus.
So, continuing along the path, I assume.
Let's go deeper into hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much. Deeper into hell.
Just for shits and giggles, I wrote a 10 on survival.
Alright. You
Now we just need a
continue.
vehicle.
You continue on deeper into the pits of hell, further into the underworld, into Hades, however you want to call it. As you move deeper into the underworld, the path kind of twists and turns, and after another several minutes, you find the path leading into a sort of cavernous opening in one of the walls. Continuing on, you find yourself now in a massive circular room. I'd say about 80-foot diameter. The room is filled with assortments of bright red crystals. And you can see several skeletal bodies lying around the crystals.
Hey, clerics, Could I have some healing? I'm kind of bloodied here before we go into this.
Probably a good idea, yes.
Okay. Tell you what, I know this is gonna sound weird, but can I do a nature check on those crystals to see if I recognize what the hell they are, or should this be a religion check? Because they're rocks in hell.
You could do a nature check.
Okie dokie. 11.
You're not familiar with the crystals at all.
So he did a nature check. That's what that one was.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and do one too, since the original nature I've got is a +7 to nature. But I still got to roll the d20 and just a mod on it.
Alright.
I got a 19, no mod.
Alright. You're still not really familiar with these crystals. They're not something you've seen before. They don't seem to be some kind of natural formation.
Would they be magic at all?
Possibly.
Then that's what I'm good at. So, Arcana check, 23. Woohoo! That should give me something about see if these things are magical and what kind of magic they may or may not have.
Thinking on your knowledge of magic and things of that nature, you think these might be some kind of sorry, my headset is really uncomfortable right now. You think it might be some kind of what's a good word for it? I don't want to say life draining. Sort of the opposite of that.
So in other words, they're life-giving rocks?
Something similar. It's basically it drains life from around it to then pour life into something else.
A siphon?
Yeah, something like that.
Necromancy.
Guys, we may want to be careful around those rocks. I think they might siphon off life energy, then pour it into something else. So if anything, ooh. How big is this room again?
Roughly 80 by 80. 80-foot diameter.
Crap. That's way too big for my shatter spell. I'm trying to catch a lot of these rocks, so... Ooh boy.
Good I have that healing finally. Lyrics, either of you?
Alright, I guess I'll cast Cure Wounds on Harvey. Oh goody, you're gonna like this, considering I just rolled an 8 for that. Why didn't my Word document open earlier when I told it to? So that I can... I believe it's gonna be an 8 plus 3. It's being slow to open. Okay, there we go.
Samantha.
went quiet?
My dad was talking to me.
Ah, okay.
And my Word document, where I have all the spells and such written down, is being slow to open.
It's 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier. So what's your wisdom?
Plus
Okay,
the
8 plus
level
3.
slot. Okay, so you
I thought it was Anne and
Plus
someone
3, that's
else,
11.
too. Yeah.
Well, thank you. That was much better now.
Aren't you a light domain? I think that gives you a bonus if you're a life domain.
I think it's knowledge domain for Fado.
Yeah,
Okay,
Fadov
okay.
has knowledge domain.
Okay, let's get okay. Just
That
curious.
is strangely appropriate for the current campaign.
Yeah, we see what's underneath the sign. Yeah, hell throws over.
Oh no, I could probably use a heal right now. I'm still at 16.
So this is when you start using your hit dice.
We can only use those during a rest, which we haven't had yet.
Oh, crystals. Is there a way around them without getting close to them?
They're kind of like all over the room. It depends on what you would determine as close. I mean,
Well, as far possible as as far away as possible.
yeah. Yeah. Again, they're kind of out all around the room. There's no real spot where you could easily get around them. Trying to think of exactly how to kind of describe it.
How far away are they from each other?
20 feet-ish from each other.
So we can probably find a path where we are roughly 10 feet away from the stones, if we're going between them.
Another option would be sticking to the wall and just taking the side that has less of them. Unless they all trigger at once.
If they all triggered at once, we're in trouble. Because if they soften health, we could be in a lot of trouble. Especially those of us that don't have full.
So are we going into the room with the life draining rocks or not?
We don't have a choice. This is the only path.
Right.
Unless we fly over.
So
Unless
how
you
high are
intend
the
to
ceilings?
carry everybody one by one on that broom of yours, how you gonna do that?
Well,
Well, first you have to figure out how high the ceilings are.
The ceiling is probably 30 feet. It's kind of a dome, so it kind of starts off at nothing, and then by the time you reach the middle, it's about 30 feet.
So not that much higher.
Right, not that much higher.
any ideas?
We walk into the room, try to avoid the rocks. If the skeletons come to life, we blast them and try to get out of the room.
Sounds like a plan. Some sort of plan.
Yeah, some sort of plan.
It's an ogre plan. It's an orc plan. What do you expect?
Plan.
One thing
Well,
we could do
not
is just
expecting bells and
book it.
whistles, I'll put it that way.
We could try just running as fast as we can. screw the skeletons. We just got to get to the other side of the room.
Oh, I'm up for it.
Everybody dead run then? Term reference.
Yeah, if we all start off, getting ready for a sprint, then you would get, if combat does happen, which I think we're all anticipating, we would get essentially a surprise round in which we'd be able to move 60 feet. Some of us might be able to go faster. And then, round 2, we just do the same thing. Never mind opportunity attacks. Charming will go first. That way, all the opportunity attacks will go on him. And we just get to the other side of the room, and then we about face and kill anything that's trying to follow us.
All right.
Yep, that sounds good.
Go.
So yeah, everyone get into sprinting positions. Make sure to stretch out your hamstrings. Do all that. Do some light stretches before running.
Alright. So, running across.
Yeah, taking at least the straightest path that also doesn't bring us too close to the stones.
Right. Alright. You rush ahead then. Basically, what you anticipated is pretty much true. The skeletal bodies kind of lift up. They kind of form into these massive skeletal creatures. A sort of amalgamation of multiple undead corpses put together. The crystals seem to kind of fuse into their bodies when they do. So your first round would be running across the room about 60 feet, which would then be basically the surprise round. At that point, you would be starting round 1, which would begin with halt. The question here becomes, the Crystal Horrors and Harvey both have a 12. The Crystal Horrors have a +2 to their dexterity. So it is
Sorry,
Harvey's.
I missed that. What did you say?
The Crystal Horrors have the same initiative as you.
Okay.
They have a +2 modifier.
I have +3.
You have +3. Alright, so that would put them after you. Alrighty.
Okay, so we're across the room, right?
You're about 60 feet across the room.
Okay, okay, I'm gonna keep moving. While I'm doing so, I'm actually going to shoot one of the, one closest to us.
Alright.
Risk it or no? I don't know your AC.
Let me ask an odd question. Are you aiming for anything particular?
I mean, for the crystal.
Alright.
Okay, I see that crystal has formed around the skeletons, or skeletons formed around the crystal.
Yeah, the skeletons kind of formed around the crystal.
Yep, sounds like a weak point to me.
It's just cost you to win. Just, I rolled a 3. I rolled low again. I cannot roll higher than a 2.
That sucks.
Today.
That sucks.
So even
Yep.
if I did roll +6, I wouldn't probably hit. Yeah, well, I moved 30 forward, and I whiffed completely.
Alrighty. Dwyer.
Okay, I am going to first off. I'm going to cheese it to the other side of the room with halt, and then as soon as I start to see at least 2 or more of those things get within a 10 diameter sphere, I am going to launch my shatter spell. But I am waiting until at least 2 of them, at least 3 of the. How many of these crystal horrors are there in the room?
There are 4 of them in the room.
Okay, when at least 3 of them are near each other, but one of my allies is not within the blast radius. I am pretty much going to cast a shatter spell because they're made of crystal. They get disadvantage on these on their saving throws. So yeah, I'm pretty much just waiting for when they bunch up.
All right. Harvey.
Well, Harry doesn't have much to do besides run to the door, I guess. Are there any actually close by to the exit?
None of them are particularly close to the exit. They're I'd say the closest one is maybe 20 feet away from the exit.
Well, there's not much point of doing anything. I'm going to stand by the exit and ready an attack if they come close enough.
Alright. The crystal horrors get to go. Everybody who hasn't gone yet is kind of at the edge of the room there. Let's see. One of the crystal horrors will march towards Charming, and it will swing with a 20.
Yep.
And that is not enough damage for you not to counter. You counter what? 3, 4?
3.
3? Yep. There's not enough damage not to counter. I rolled 3.
Ching! What was that?
Let's see. Another one will march up towards Fadov.
What?
Oh joy!
16?
It's a
No.
knife with an axe head.
Alright.
That's not gonna touch 18 AC.
The third one will... Guess he'll go up to Leon with a crit miss.
Yay!
And the last one will go up to Jennifer with a whopping... actually, that might hit. 11. She can cast... Shield can be used as a reaction, right?
That's how it's used.
That's how it's used. Okay. Then yeah,
It's
she
not
will...
can be. That's how it's used.
Right. Then she will use shield to boost her AC to 16, preventing her from taking a hit. So. Alright. Ryu.
Yep.
Hold up, got a question.
Hmm?
The four crystal horrors are within at least a 10-foot sphere at this point. Sphere at this point. If I dropped it right in the middle of all 4 of them, it would hit all 4.
Probably, because it seems to me that they would be in there, but that would hit your allies too, because they're kind of...
Yeah, okay. I wanted to ask that because as soon as Jennifer gets out of the blast radius, then that's when I'm dropping it.
No,
The only thing I can tell you is that there are at least two of them adjacent to each other that you could hit, because Charming would be very close to Jennifer during our run through. And if one against Charming and one against Jennifer, then that would put them adjacent to each other.
Right.
But you readied your action for 3.
Yep.
Alright, am I free to go now?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, so basically we're still just trying to book the crap out of there and hit whatever we can hit on the way. Okay. How far ahead of the door... you know what, I'm just gonna move another 30 feet and try and get to the exit like the rest of them have done.
Right. I don't think any of them got up to you to attack, so... I don't remember attacking you anyway.
No, you didn't attack me, but that doesn't mean I can't shoot something with my arrow as I run by.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking in terms of like opportunity attacks and such.
Yeah.
So.
I gotta keep that in mind, because that about killed me last time if it hadn't been for... Yeah.
Yep.
You learn things as you go, it's just how you play.
So yeah, you shoot at one of them.
Yeah, which I moved 30 feet towards the exit, so how far away would they all be at the moment?
They're all roughly 20 feet away from the exit, because you guys were about 20 feet away from the exit. So, you would be down by the rest of the party.
Alright, so I'm gonna take an aim at one of the ones standing over there, just staring at us. Whichever one you want to put the damage to, if I manage to hit anything. I got a 15.
That is a hit, actually.
Alright, let's see what we got, because I'm pretty sure that's just 1d6 this.
No, because you'd have sneak attack because all of them are adjacent to your allies.
Oh, true. Alright, let's see what we get. Uh, 13.
13 damage. And were you aiming at anything specific?
Oh, I was aiming at the little crystalline thing, because I saw what my other archer buddy did, and I'm like, yeah, that looks like a weak point to me.
Alright, so 13. Yeah, you hit it in the crystal. When you do, it lets out a sort of ear-shattering screech sound, as if you just inflicted massive pain to it.
I'm like, guys, we found their weak points. Either that or we just found the button that really ticks them off.
Right?
Alright, that's it for me.
Alright. Charming.
Alright. I'm going to attack the one that just attacked Jennifer.
Alright.
Let's see if I hit. Ooh, yeah, that's going to be a 25 to hit.
Yep.
And I will use goading attack, so make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom 1.
Yeah, so you have to attack me, unless you want disadvantage, up to you.
Right.
And I'm going to, let's see, this is damage. So 16 damage, not including any bonuses that Jennifer would give me.
How much damage?
16.
16. Alrighty.
And I was aiming for the crystal, obviously.
Yeah, I kind of assumed. So.
And because it attacked Jennifer, I'm unhappy, so I'm going to spend my action surge to attack again.
Alright.
That will be a 16 to hit.
Yes.
And I already used go to attack, so I guess I won't do anything now. I'll just roll damage. Oh, nice. That'll be 14 damage.
Ouch. It is very much hurt.
Yeah. Well, don't attack the Guardian of the Universe when her knight is nearby,
Right?
bitch. And that's it for me.
Alright. Fada.
Alright. There's one in front of me.
Yep.
Well, let's see. It'll be a 19 plus
Yeah, that's fine with me.
5 to hit. So I'm pretty sure that 24 will hit.
Yeah, that would, 24 would definitely hit.
Throw on the table. And that will be max damage. Yay! 6 plus 5 would be 11, so it takes 11 bludgeoning damage.
11 bludgeoning.
Swing in the mace.
Crystal? Swinging the mace at the crystal, I assume.
Yep.
Swinging the mace, hitting the
Swinging
face.
the mace at the crystal. So you're swinging your mace at the crystal, and it roars as the others have when they have been struck by the crystal. When they've had their crystal struck. However, this one seems affected even more by it. Probably because of your mace.
Yay!
Something about bludgeoning damage against a skeletal creature.
That's good to know.
Yep. Yeah. Leon. There's one next to you.
Well, seeing that, he's going to attack with his mace against the one that's next to him.
Alright.
Okay. Let's see if I roll well. I think I rolled well. A crit.
Alright.
Yes, that means 2d6 plus 1. 8. 8.
8.
Yep.
And swinging at the crystal and dealing bludgeoning damage.
So that's practically a 16.
Well, that is a 16. Yeah, it's hurting.
And it's
hurting
mad.
real bad. It is very, very upset. It is hurting really bad. It is
Yeah.
screeching as loud as it can screech. It's literally
Oh, can you shut
like
up?
painful to your ears. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright.
Because anything else would be covering my ears.
Jennifer gets to go. Having seen bludgeoning damage go out and everything, she's going to reach into her pouch and whip out the massive DDD hammer. And she's going to go after the one that attacked Charming, because Charming's attacking the one that went after her.
Yeah, focus fire. Finish off the one that Charming was attacking.
I suppose, but it's really hurting and doesn't have like any health left.
Just take it out.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, it would definitely get taken out if I did that. That's for sure. tonight would also have knocked the other one down to pretty much nothing. Oh well. In the insistence of everybody saying go after the wolf, go after focus fire, she does do just that. Slams the hammer straight into the crystal chest of the creature. The creature explodes into bone shards. Halt.
See if I can hit something. I'm gonna go for the one that is hitting Leon actually.
Alright,
I'm going to hit my healers. 15! Yay!
nice. That's a hit.
Alright.
Woo! Finally not a wasted arrow.
Right.
Oh.
Whopping 18 damage.
A whopping 18 damage.
Jeez, how'd you manage that?
Sharpshooter. I've been using that.
Whopping 18 damage. Yeah! Arrow goes flying through the air, slams into the crystal of the crystal horror. It explodes into bone shards all over the place.
I'm aiming precisely.
Man, I feel kind of sorry because I did a lot of damage and then Uzuki's character did a lot of damage and yeah,
Yep.
not a good day for it.
No, it wasn't because I rolled actually a 6.
Dwyer.
Ah, bugger. Oh well. You know what? Oh, at least I saved the spell slots because they didn't fall in my stuff. But you know what? But it's still gonna burn a second level spell slot for for magic missile. 4 magic missiles at the one that Halt just hit.
Hope
Okay.
this destroyed the one she just hit.
Yeah, Halt destroyed the one that he hit.
Oh, sorry. Then the one that Faye hit.
Alright.
There is one that hasn't taken any damage, and then there's the one that Fadov was shooting at.
Yep. So yeah, rolling 1d4 plus 1 4 times for this thing. So once. Of course, my max damage 5. Second one, max damage again 5. So 12. So now then 2. So 12, and the last bolt, max damage. So 17 force damage to the one that Fadov hit.
Fadov was fighting? Alright. 17 force damage shoots from your magic missile, striking the one that Fadov was attacking.
Right in the crystal because nobody tried to hit Fadov.
Right.
Aww.
It roars in pain as you smash right into its chest, and then it explodes into bone shards.
Do not fuck with my friend, you crystalline bastards!
Alright. Harvey.
Hooray, I get to punch one. I'll going to leave the sword in the sheath and just punch them. And is there more than one alive?
The only one that's left alive is the one next to Charming, so you'd have to move up to it.
Yep, running there. Doing unearthed strikes. Let's see, 1. Oh, that's a crit.
Nice.
To reroll that damage. One more damage than earlier. 8.
8 damage.
Bludgeoning.
8 damage, bludgeoning.
At the crystal.
Alright. It's seriously hurting from that.
And I think I'm going to use a G point to make 2 attacks. Oops, not that way. $18 versus AC.
Hit.
That's 5 bludgeoning And one more. That's 23, so it's a hit. 7 bludgeoning.
7 bludgeoning. Yeah. That happens.
He's still alive?
Harvey rushes in there to the one next to Charming, and with a 1, 2, 3 punch, it explodes into bone shards.
Yay!
You literally dealt all of its health in one round. It hadn't taken any damage yet.
Oh, I thought someone had TP. Well,
He walked up with bludgeoning damage, smacking it in the crystal. Yeah, you did 1, 2, 3 punch. You did all of its health.
oh, that's good.
So,
And now all the crystal sparkles are floating above us.
well, the crystals exploded when you destroyed
Yeah,
them.
that's at the end. Tiny little sparkles around us. Well, okay. Never mind. I just think undead glitter is quite cool.
Yeah, something like that. So,
We move on?
Moving on.
we say move on. Yeah, pretty much it. All right. You, having defeated the crystal horrors, you turn and continue on down the path. You reach a path that on both sides has a blood red liquid flowing further on. The path in front of you seems to be about 180 feet long-ish. And you can see a boat on the other side of the path. Seems to be a kind of gangly creature holding a scythe. He has the scythe stuck down into the blood red water. You have a feeling of dread as you stand on this side of the path.
How to death.
Hiding behind Charming.
Oh,
Yep, same.
Ball's eyes. You know, we could always flag him down and ask him to take us to the other side of the river. I mean, it's not like
I mean-
he's
Well, he looks scary. At least to me.
Dwyer rolls his eyes and tries to flag down the gangly-looking guy with the scythe on the boat.
And I'm like, you have fun with that. Last time I tried to talk to something down here, I got whacked.
That's because what you tried to talk to were zombies. Zombies are kind of, you know, mindless creatures that attack stuff. This guy might be intelligent.
Might be. Yeah, if he heard that, he's gonna be a little cranky with you.
Yeah, might be a little bit intelligent. Standing where you are, again on the opposite side of the 180 foot long path, you try to kind of wave and shout to him. He doesn't seem to react to you at all.
What kind of a path?
A 10-foot wide path. Again, some sort of blood red liquid kind of flowing along on both sides. Kind of
But it's
connects
like
at the end.
But it's like a stone path that we can actually walk on.
Yeah, it's just a stone path that you could easily walk on, yeah.
Alright, well, I guess our typical, formation of conga line behind Charming, and we'll work our way down.
Well,
Alright.
I can carry one other person on my broom.
Alright, whoever that would be should probably be good with long range.
Or we could, here's an idea. How about we stick the person who, this quest is, that kind of needs to survive this quest. So yeah, stick Jennifer on the broom with the gnome.
Okay.
Jennifer on the broom with the gnome. All right.
And then we go to
It's again.
All right. Here's how this is going to work. It's sort of a puzzle initiative combat thing. It's not really combat per se, but it runs on initiative order. But instead of running on the initiative order, I'm going to have you guys line up how you want, and then we would go in initiative order based on how you're lined up. Like if Charming is in the very front, Charming would be the first in the initiative kind of thing.
Oh, close in the back. I can walk
So,
What is your name? My name is Prince Maximilian Effervescent Charming. What is your quest? I seek the guardian of this world. What is your favorite color? Me. Okay, go.
Oh my.
But yeah, Charming is probably going to go first.
all right.
Well, come to fly up our Charming.
Dwyer's actually going to follow directly behind Charming because, shield.
All right. It is a 10-foot wide path, so two people can stand side by side.
Fadov will be near Charming due to being the person in the party with the second highest AC.
Stand behind the mini tank.
And so, let's see. So where would Leon be?
Most likely around in the back.
Probably about where Halt is. And Harvey and Jennifer are on the broom. Alrighty. So here is how it is going to work. Basically, each of you will step 30 feet. For every 30 feet, each of you has to step. On your initiative order, I'm going to ask you to make, as soon as I re-find it here, I think it's it's a, well, actually you're trying to resist. Basically, hands from the rivers next to you are reaching out and trying to grab your legs. That would be a strength check, actually. And
What if-
dexterity.
That would be an oh my crap, what is that check?
Well, is it actually, like, do we have to use strength? Or could we, like, fight them off with weapons or try to nimbly avoid them?
Yeah, because I have no strength.
Yeah, you could try to nimbly avoid them as well, yeah. They're kind of phantom hands, so you wouldn't be able to attack them. But you could use... I'll let you decide between either strength or dexterity which one you want to use. So,
This may sound a little bit weird, but could I try to intimidate the hands from backing off?
no, they're highly undead. These are the souls of the people who... Like, the undead that walk around are the souls of people who were evil and did bad things and such.
Also, I don't think you can fear or charm undead.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're immune to fear either way.
That was something.
I asked.
But even so, these guys are literally like completely mindless. Like, if they had any kind of stats, their intelligence would be like 1, if not 0, basically. So. Well, zombies are apparently not resistant to fear. That's odd. It sure seems like skeletons would be immune, would be immune to fear. And yet, I'm not seeing any that are immediately. Odd. Oh well. In either case, yeah, these guys are basically immune to being feared. So, since we have Charming and Fadov in the front, from what I understand, I'll have you two make your... I guess it wouldn't be a saving throw, it would be a check. Because you're trying to combat or nimbly avoid. So.
Alright, I'll be rolling athletics. And that's a 24.
24?
What hand?
Yeah.
Although, actually, impulse die. Yeah. Charming's actually going to grab Fadov's shoulder and sort of like hold her close to him.
Alright.
Okay. That's good, because no matter what I add to it, let's just go with the strength, because it's going to be higher by 1 point. I rolled a 2.
What does that make it?
It'll be a 5, adding my strength modifier.
Hitting wow.
I do not have proficiency in either acrobatics or athletics.
Alrighty. I would like, because of the fact that Charming is holding on to Fadov, I would like Charming to make a strength check to combat the hand's strength check.
Alright. Damn, rolled low on that one. That'll be an 8.
An 8. Alright. That actually is the same as it, so it's a tie. So I will go ahead and say that nothing will happen. It grabs onto Fadov's leg, pulls, but Charming has just enough strength to keep her from being pulled away. So you guys have moved forward a bit. Dwyer.
All right. Let's see how much I botch this up, because either strength or acrobatics, I am not doing well. So here goes nothing. Uh, 15, or either a strength check or a dexterity check.
Alright, that will actually beat the DC.
I can just see it tries to grab it at one at like he steps on it, it shakes his hand and goes back down.
Yep. So you managed to get forward a bit. Ryu.
Yep, I'm coming. Alright. Oh, that's what I was... Okay. Need to do a roll, right? Saving throw?
Either strength check or dexterity check.
Well, my dex and strength... My strength has a 16 plus 3 mod.
Plus 3.
Yeah, pretty much. And then I gotta roll a 20, right?
Yeah, d20.
Okay, 13 plus 3. 16.
16. Alright, and that will beat. You get ahead some. Leon and Halt then come stepping up behind you. And so the two of them have to roll.
I'm going to be nimble and try to use my dexterity. I'm also going to pull out my swords, just in case. Right.
Alright. Yep.
Oh, wait, what savings are? Sorry.
Strength
Not really.
or dexterity check.
Oh. They're the same. I'm going to fail. Oh, never mind. I rolled a 17, which is an 18, so.
Alright.
Good rolls today.
Harvey and Jennifer are on the broom, so they move without any problems of hands. Because I assume that they're like 20 feet above the ground.
Yeah, well above.
So, alright, back to Charming, moving forward even further.
He's still going to hang on to Fado.
Alright,
And athletics, that's going to be an 18.
alright. And Fado?
And for Theta. Oh, a lot better this time. Nat 20.
Alright. I would say that you definitely clear that. Dwyer? Dwyer?
A 20.
Alright. Over you?
Here we go again. Well, this time it was an 18. Plus 3, so that's 21.
21. Alright. Leon.
Alright. I'm going to attack with my, crossbow.
Attacking.
Yep. And, practically critically missing.
Well,
There goes my good rolls.
yeah, you would have missed anyway. It's a spectral hand trying to grab you.
Oh. Okay.
So, you do still have to perform a check, though.
Again with the strength or dexterity check.
Because it's the hands coming out of the river trying to grab hold of you and pull you into the river.
I'm not going past this time. 8.
8. Alright. Halt.
Wait.
Yeah, you
Nothing
can
happened?
succeed.
What?
You're fine.
Oh.
It's a low DC because there's so many times that you guys are going to have to roll.
Okay, so going again.
Yep.
Alright. 18.
Alright. And again, Harvey and Jennifer are on the broom. They're pretty much already there. Charming.
20.
Alright. Radov.
Well, it'll be a 15 with modifier.
Alright. Dwyer.
Ah, bugger. I got a 6.
6. Oh no.
Who are you behind? Charming?
Yeah, I'm behind Charming.
You can try to grab onto him.
Yeah, Dwyer's actually gonna grab onto the back of Charming's armor. He's like, help!
Alright. Charming will try to use his other hand to grab onto Dwyer.
Alright. You can make a strength.
Oh man. That's going to be a 7 athletics. I keep rolling low to help people.
Alright. Dwyer. The hand grabs onto you. And it pulls. And Charming grabs hold of you, except that you get pulled away with more strength than Charming can seem to muster to aid you.
Alright, I'm gonna try and grab him since I'm right next to him anyway. He was behind Charming, I was behind Fadov, wasn't it?
Yep.
So, I got one chance to try and save him. Strength saving throw, I'm gonna take it.
Yep. Well, not strength saving throw, but strength check. Oh dear.
13 help.
Nope. Not when the hand rolls a 17 to combat.
Well, even if I had added any mods, that wouldn't have made it.
Yeah. Alright.
Sorry, the orc has been pulled into the water.
The orc has been pulled into the river Styx.
With my
Oh, dear.
last breath, I curse Zoidberg!
Undead hands are clawing and pulling at you. We'll get back to you. Ryu. Undead hand reaching towards you now.
Yep. Here goes the dice. Dice check 17 plus 3 for the modifier.
Yeah,
and
you save.
Yeah, 20.
Yep. Alright. Leon.
I had to roll.
Yep.
Yeah. Guess what?
Hmm?
I got a 4.
That's with modifier?
Yes.
Alright. Anybody want to try to grab onto Leon before he's pulled?
How far away is he?
I don't think I can.
Yeah, Leon's in the back next to Halt. Probably right behind where Dwyer was.
Well, that means I'm within reaching distance, ain't I?
Yeah, you would probably be within reaching distance.
12 strength to grab on.
12 strength to grab on.
I got
and
17.
The hands rolled 4, so 12 keeps Leon on board.
And a 17 is there to help. So, yay!
Yep.
Yay!
The cat has been saved.
Halt.
Alright,
Grabbing at you.
13.
Yep.
Dexterity. Yeah.
13, that's fine. Again, Harvey Jennifer on broom. Back to
If we
Charming.
are, as just a question, are we there yet?
Not quite yet.
Okay, never mind. I was thinking I could just drop her and go help
Yeah,
anyone.
it's if you're moving at the broom speed of 50, it's 180. You'll be there at the end of this round.
Okay.
So, Charming.
Alright, so to resist, that's
Yep.
a 21.
Alright.
And to pull Dwyer out, that'll be a 19.
Yeah, they rolled 11, so you're good.
Alright. And
Right.
I'm just gonna hang on to him now.
Alright, Fadov.
Alright. So, Charming has one hand on Fadov and one hand on Dwyer.
Yep.
Well, gonna have an 18 with modifier.
Alright, that's good. Dwyer, you managed to escape from the river Styx before the river Styx started dealing damage to you.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Charming.
It
Oh.
is, once again, trying to grab at you, however.
Oh, I got an 8.
8's fine, actually.
Oh my goodness. It's like, get away before you see him crack all the electricity from his arm. It's like, if there's anything part of you that's still sentient, back off!
Ryu.
Yeah, rolling. Oh, what did I get? 16 plus 3, 19. I'm good. Oh,
Alrighty.
I can just see an orc being pulled out of the water and more hands coming after him. He's like kicking at him like a wild animal. No.
Leon.
Alright.
Rolling again. 11.
Alright. And Halt.
Alright. Oh, a 5.
Uh-oh. Somebody grab me onto him.
How close am I?
Yeah.
Should be right next to him.
Yeah, you and Ryu are right next to me.
Yeah.
For the most part.
So just roll a strength check.
Yep.
Okay, wow. Yeah, 19.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
I got you, buddy.
Saved.
Yep, saved. They rolled
Like-
a 10.
Save the cat, and the cat saves him.
Harvey and Jennifer, the two of you have reached the other side, right in front of the boatman. You notice that there are no hands reaching out here. Jennifer hops off the broom at this point.
Well, Harvey's going to fly back and try to pick someone else.
Alright.
If he's there going.
You would have used 30 movement there, and thus 20 movement back.
And there's going up and down distance. as
Yeah.
well. Okay.
Like, you can go, like, diagonally down and forward and still move the full distance.
Yeah, I know.
So. Yeah. In either case, most everybody is almost at the end anyway. Charming.
Alrighty. That'll be a 17.
Alright. And fade off.
Alright, that will be. Huh? Oh dear. My first roll again, a 5.
Oh dear.
Grab her.
I
An
believe
11 to hang on to her.
it's,
19 here.
No, you'd be two. Wouldn't you be two? Oh no, wait. You're in the second row, aren't you?
Yeah, he's in the middle.
Yep.
Yes. Never mind. All right. Ryu manages to keep Fade of on board because I rolled 16. Dwyer.
17.
Alrighty.
The orc is not even phased.
Ryu.
Alright, let's hope I don't fall in the water after I keep saving people. Well, I got a 10 plus 3, 13. Yeah, I'm good.
Yep. Leon.
Okay. 17.
Alrighty.
14.
And Halt.
14.
14. Alright. Harvey can move again at this point. Everybody is 30 feet away from the boat at this point. So Harvey would literally only have to move 10 feet to catch up with the rest of the group.
I guess I'll just stay above them just in case someone gets crapped, so I can help anyone.
Alrighty. And last 30 feet. Charming.
Alrighty. 21.
Alrighty. Hey, Dove.
Hey, nat 20.
Nice. Dwyer.
I also got a nat 20.
What? What's going on?
We're getting all our rolls now just for the next fight to go squish.
Yeah.
Ryu.
I feel the squishy coming on, and it's not going to be pretty. 17.
Alright. Leon.
Okay. A 4.
Well, crapping on
Grab
Leon.
onto.
Somebody grab onto Leon.
Ah, crap. I only got a 6 on my strength check.
Oh.
But this is the kid's 18.
Does athletics,
Goodbye, guys.
does athletics proficiency add to anything?
Athletics is strength, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. But if you're proficient with athletics, that just means that you've got your strength plus your proficiency bonus, basically.
Yeah, that's what I meant, if I can add it or not.
Yeah. You can use your athletics instead of your straight up strength if you have it.
Well, that's just 10 to grab the cat.
10 to grab the cat. You managed to grab the cat.
Hooray!
Yay.
And Halt manages with an 18 is he posted. And with that, you have all made it across the pathway. The hands try to reach up and grab at nothing because you have passed all of them. You now stand before the gangly man on the boat with the scythe.
I hope he's not laughing at us.
He's just staring at you.
Dwyer's like, pardon me, is your name Chiron by any chance?
He nods. moves very slowly.
Okay. Can we take the boat across the river?
Nay.
He shakes his head very slowly.
He says nay. I'm sorry, but I played Tales of Monkey Island. He goes nay.
Do we have? If we pay you, can we go across?
He nods his head very slowly.
Aye.
How much per person?
He holds up a single finger.
Right. Everyone fork over gold.
Hey, does he mean gold or silver or...
Most likely gold.
It's
What
Well-
about the currency of the kingdom that we're in? We're not secret anymore.
well, whatever one gold is equivalent to here.
Yeah, this is true. I didn't think of that, but it's whatever is equivalent to 1 gold.
So, Beta will fish the currency we had gained from the undead here out of her bag of holding and hand it to him.
All right.
Well, now that I think about it, I did win 120 quote-unquote gold in gambling recently, so I guess that would count as currency as well.
Yeah. Now, all currency that you guys have gotten is technically whatever it would be equivalent to in Lirith. I just don't feel like changing the macro just for each individual world. Alright. You hand him the equivalent of 7 gold in Lirith. He waves to one of you to get on. There's only enough room for 1 person on the boat at a time.
Dwarzak's gonna
Wait.
step on the boat first, just because if something does happen, he'll survive at least once.
Actually, it would be 8 gold because I forgot about Jennifer. But yeah. Alright. Dwyer gets on the boat first. The gangly man pushes off with his scythe and carries you across the river. Once you leave the boat, he returns to the other shore. This process continues until all 8 of you are across. You all now stand before a massive structure that is as tall as the cavern. This portion of the cavern is roughly 200 feet, if not taller. The structure is made up of archways that seem to spread out as far as the eye can see in both directions. Beyond the archways, all you can see is darkness.
So head into the archways, otherwise we are going to be lost in the darkness forever. Because I am not going to attack the darkness. Because I don't know what's in there. Because if I attack the darkness, it might grab out and hurt me.
Like those hands that were trying to eat you.
Oh, right, I had torch. So, on we go.
I use magic missile to detect the darkness. Just sorry. I was just reversing something.
Yeah, we already made that joke, actually.
Sorry.
Yeah, Card was actually making that joke. So stepping into the darkness.
Hand in hand.
Alright. You step into the darkness, only to find that it is not dark. Once you have passed through the darkness, you actually find yourself in a rather bright place, rather bright and beautiful, green, meadowy type place. Probably
Persephone's garden.
probably the most beautiful field or anything really that your characters have ever seen before. Completely mystified as you stare, now realizing that you stand in the Elysian fields.
Huh.
This is
I always
nice.
heard. Oh, I was just trying. I was gonna say, no, I always heard that hell is the nice place to go to this time of year.
Huh? Who knew heaven was so close to hell?
Right?
So I was gonna be
Do you
like,
see anyone?
hello? Is there anyone out here?
There are actually several people walking around, enjoying themselves, being merry.
Dwyer's actually gonna try to flag above him down. He's like, excuse me, hey, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Look, we kind of need to talk to the guy who's in charge around here about something. So if you could direct us to the head honcho, that'd be really nice.
The person says, well, if you're looking for Karak, you've kind of gone the wrong way.
Who's
What?
Rock?
The god of
What?
death?
Oh,
The person that rules this place?
Wait, you mean we took a? Wait, you mean we got him? Wait, you mean we took a wrong turn somewhere? Because we're looking for the guard. We're looking for this world's guardian, and we don't know if he's. And we thought he was in here, and we were trying to find Rock. Was it? Talk to him so that we could, so that our friend Jennifer can talk to him, so that so that she can, save this world, save this spirit, this place of being from being swallowed by utter darkness.
At this point, Beta will say Krop, but the pillar outside said Hades.
The place is called Hades. Sometimes the underworld. Karak rules this land. As
Oh.
for the World Guardian, you wouldn't be looking for Karak. He's the god of death, not the World Guardian. The World Guardian is Adrian. He
Okay.
actually points you towards a little 8-year-old kid that is happily playing in the fields.
Dwyer,
Oh, joy,
Dwyer,
more magical children.
of course, Dwyer is like, you gotta be kidding me. Another kid? All right. He's like, okay. He's calming himself. He's like, okay, don't scare the kid. Don't scare the kid. If he freaks it up, and you're gonna get kicked out of heaven. And it's actually kind of nice here.
Hey, Orc, let Jennifer do the talking.
Right. Jennifer, found the kid we're looking for. He's the 8-year-old over there. And I'm only half orc.
I know.
Alright. Jennifer will walk over to Adrian. The two converse for a period of time. After the two finish conversing, you see Adrian reach his hand out and touch Jennifer on the cheek. She seems to glow for a moment, as if sort of absorbing some kind of power, in which she then smiles and returns to you. She says, the child there, Adrian, he is the World Guardian. He has been he tried to protect the world ever since his birth. The problem is somebody knew he was the World Guardian.
and killed him. Right?
Not at first.
Oh.
Instead, they used him to open a gateway into Limbo, the realm between dimensions. It is there that the evil creature Abolition was sealed away by the mystics thousands of years ago. They were an ancient and powerful magical race of which the world has never seen again since. Since their fall, it was thought that abolition would be sealed forever, but unfortunately, Adrian being forced to open the gate when he did caused it to open earlier in time than it should have. This allowed abolition free into the worlds. And that is why abolition has become free and is able to conquer everything.
Okay.
I see.
Upon hearing this, Dwyer sort of quickly walks out of the Elysium fields, and only Miss can understand what he's saying, but he's cursing loudly in Orc.
Oh. Our quest hasn't changed at all.
Yep. But now you know the time that it happened, so now it's easier to return to that time when the time comes.
Are we off to the next world?
There is actually still one encounter left in this world. It is literally one encounter. The question is, do you want to do the last encounter and then end for the night, or do we want to end for the night and then do the last encounter next week for this world?
Well, it's everyone's decisions, cause really, I don't mind.
It is 5:30, so
Yeah, and it's just that I can make lunch easily. I mean, not
Yeah.
lunch, dinner.
I'm not sure how much time I've got left before my family comes barring down my door to drag me off tonight anyway.
So I'm guessing our almost short rest.
Yeah, we
Session.
might as well rest before we head into it.
alright.
It's a nice place to rest.
This is a nice
Alright.
place to rest.
Yeah.
Here you guys
Food is
won't
plenty.
Yeah, here you guys won't suffer from the
Heat stroke.
the exhaustion curse basically that
And
you would have
then-
suffered.
And then Holt finds himself a server puppy.
Hey, Adrian, is there any puppies that...
It's like, hey, we met a dog in front of the gate. Did he have any puppies?
Interestingly enough, let's see. Let me look something up real quick.
But yeah, eventually Dwyer does come back into the field after shouting. He's like, "Okay, I'm calm. I'm calm. I'm calm."
Beta will be giggling.
You know, we could hear you from a mile, from all the way over there.
Although you can understand him, but Beta could.
Yeah, is it, do I have a good guess that you are cursing?
Oh yeah. Trust me. I may be chaotic. I may be a little bit chaotic. I may be greedy sometimes, and I may want to figure out as much magical knowledge as I can pack into my mortal brain. But there are some lines you do not cross, even for someone like me. And what these guys did? No. I am. That's when you see his hands his left hand start to crackle with electricity. Like he's about to ready to shock and grasp something just through the mere thought. Like sorry, I need to calm down.
Does it have to be a beast creature?
Hold on. Gotta look at the sheet.
Okay, I am getting really hungry, and this would be best time to get myself some pizza. Be right back.
Yeah, I think we're ending the session here at this point, from the sounds of it, with the short rest and all.
Yep, has to
It
be
needs
beast.
to be a beast no larger than medium and has a challenge rating of 1/4 or lower.
Alright. You can have a pteranodon.
How's that?
It's a dinosaur.
Pteranodon. I got a dinosaur, guys. Where the hell did you get that from?
We got it
You
from
could
hell.
buy on it, maybe.
I got it from hell.
Where'd you get the pteranodon from? Oh, the underworld.
Yeah, that's about makes as much sense as anything else.
I brought it back to life, that kind of thing.
I'll see. I'll think about it. If I went away until we go to a plains or something.
Yeah. I'm just looking over things at the moment, trying to find what all is in here that I could even give you. I had a thought, but it didn't work out because the creature was a lot higher level than I thought it was.
There is something here called a moon dog, but I'm not sure what exactly that is.
Moon dog?
Yeah, if you look up on Google, Elysium, to see what sort of creatures there are in there. The Wikipedia says there's an Elysian dragon, Lesculor, and a moon dog. I don't know what a Lesculor is. Oh, it's a large magical beast. Never mind. It's an intelligent, three-headed and winged white tiger. Well, that's neat. That's what a moon dog is.
How's that a dog?
It's a medium outsider, so it's not technically a beast. Well, then again, this is second edition, so it's hard to know. But this is also large. Damn. But it's a triangular, almost human head with prehensile forepaws that resemble a human hand. Yeah, just try to look up Elysium and the different layers of Elysium to see what sort of animals you would find there.
Yeah.
And then try to find the closest thing you can in the monster manual.
There's a wolf. Could have a wolf. Could have a scorpion. As long as it doesn't have to be under. As long as it doesn't have to be medium.
I might just try to get a wolf or something.
Yeah.
Get like a hell wolf and I'm like, hey, I've had this in hell. What's it do?
I could probably build a wolf. Just take the wolf and give it fire resistance or something, and then call it a hell wolf. Because there's a winter wolf.
Yeah, that thing are hard as hell in games.
Well, the winter wolf is a CR3, but aside from having cold breath and cold resistance, and then a crap ton more health, it's pretty much got the same stats as a normal wolf. So
You could just call it a moon dog, but use the stats of a wolf, like maybe a small moon dog. Because
Yeah.
it seems as though they're pretty plentiful around here.
yeah, could do that.
No worries.
If you want a small moon dog, you could do that. So, while resting in the Elysian fields before leaving for the next world, you found and tamed a moon dog.
Now to figure out what that was like.
Alright, well, that is it for the podcast. So, thanks
Very
everyone.
funny what's going on in
Thanks,
the chat.
Thanks everyone for playing. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see everybody next week.
Bye.
Thanks for the game.
Keep calm and punny on everybody.